Chris Brown has been in the headlines lately, and the reason behind it isn't good. But this isn't the first time Chris has been in trouble when it comes to the law. So we're going to be discussing some of those past events today. Welcome back, YouTube. I'm Court McGinley. Before we begin, I want to know, what do you think about Chris Brown? Do you like him? Do you not? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Alright, let's jump into this list of the top 5 shocking Chris Brown moments. Alright, let's start with an update on the recent case. And at number 5, Chris pulls a gun on a woman. As of Tuesday night, 27-year-old Chris Brown was released on bail of $250,000 after he was arrested for the supposed assault. He was also charged with a deadly weapons charge. Following his release from the Los Angeles County Jail, Chris's attorney had this to say: "Thank you to everyone for their support and well wishes. Chris is out and well. The allegations against him are demonstratively false. Hashtag Team Breezy." As you guys know, around 3 a.m. on Tuesday morning, police officers were called to Brown's home by a woman claiming that the singer pointed a gun at her after an argument. Chris wouldn't let the officers into his home until they obtained a warrant, which they did later that afternoon. If Chris is found guilty, he could face up to 14 years behind bars on the charge of assault with a deadly weapon. This arrest also could impact Chris's custody agreement regarding his daughter. And at number 4, we have nightclub fight. In June 14th of 2012, he was a part of a New York City nightclub fight along with Drake, Tony Parker, and different members of their entourage. A total of 8 people were injured. After this fight, Brown made a diss record about Drake, and Chris's attorney claims that Drake was the instigator of the fight. And at number 3, hotel fight. On October 27, 2013, Chris is arrested for felony assault in Washington, D.C. when he and his bodyguard got into a fight with 2 men outside of a hotel. He spent a total of 36 hours in jail and was brought back to California to appear in court in LA. And at number 2, violating a restraining order. In October 2012, Chris was arrested for violating his restraining order Rihanna put against him in 2009 when he attended the same Halloween party as she did, and he appeared in court on November 1st. And of course, in our number 1 spot, the one everyone knows about and definitely the worst one, back in February 8th of 2009, the 19-year-old Chris was arrested for domestic violence and felony battery after he and then girlfriend 20-year-old Rihanna had an argument that escalated into physical violence. Rihanna was left with a swollen, beat-up face and was hospitalized. Rihanna said that night started off really well and they were having a good time at the pre-Grammy party, and then they got into Chris's car to go home, and Rihanna saw Chris received a text from another woman. Obviously, Rihanna was upset, so she began to confront him and the two began to argue, and that's when Chris choked her, punched her in the eye, gave her a bloody nose, a cut lip, and he left bite marks on her arms. And she said he threatened to kill her. A woman who heard her screaming called 911. Chris later turned himself into the LAPD, but he was released on $10,000 bail. And there you guys go, that is the top 5 shocking Chris Brown moments. My name's Courtney, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and feel free to follow me on Instagram at Court McGinley. Bye guys!